Hello and good morning everybody, and welcome back to Alex ProDealCenter Farm in Farming Simulator 22. We're not actually on Alex ProDealCenter Farm because we've moved, and I'll just show you this. We are down here. This is our farm and these are our two fields, and we're saving up for field 51. Alex ProDealCenter Farm is actually up here, where we used to be, just here, but we couldn't figure out how to put animals on that field. But anyway, today I've got something to show you actually, but first of all I'd like to wander over to our barley field and see how it's doing. It's probably doing exactly the same as yesterday, but I like to see it every morning. It's only a short walk, isn't it? So today we need to put herbicide on this field. We need to weed it. We're not hoeing it, but we're going to put herbicide down. But apart from that, the pH is good and the nitrogen is perfect. And we also have, I just showed you, but we also have this field over here, which we're going to put sugar beet in, but that's due to be put in March. But for the moment, we have raised the nitrogen level, we spread slurry all over the place, and we've also put lime all over the place. As you can see, it's all white. So the thing I wanted to show you was about this grass field we're actually standing on. And by the way, we need to bale all this grass up. So it was about precision farming on here. Now, if I zoom in, we can see the scores, and we can see this. And the third row down there, you can see is weed control. But the last episode I said, well, there aren't any weeds on this grass, and I can't see it in the information or anything. But I'm thinking maybe it's a general thing that there's weeds on this field over here 51 and weeds on this field over here 53. So if we get rid of these weeds, will the score for 82 go up? And will the weed score, where's it gone? The third one down, will that kind of correct itself? So I wonder. So I think the first thing to do today is to get in our class. We have to use the class because the class, as you can see, has narrow tyres on it just here. We have a John Deere tractor as well, but it's a more powerful one. We can't put narrow tyres on it. So if we climb into the class, and we have a John Deere power sprayer over here, and I've already filled it full of herbicide. So let's zoom out a little bit. Full of herbicide. So it's got spot and spray technology on it, which you're probably familiar with, but I had to pay extra. I had to pay a lot more extra actually for spot and spray technology that will ensure that we don't spend much money on herbicide ever, because it's a bit dark, isn't it? Let's put some lights on. Because of the spot and spray technology, it only sprays where it sees the weeds. So I think it's very clever, and I really like this piece of technology. Let's get lined up if we can. Okay, it should be fine. And let's see this. Let's see it in action. Yeah, you can see it working, can't you? So today, it's the first episode I think that I've started, apart from maybe the first one. Started the first thing in the morning, which is what I want to do from now on. Just start first thing in the morning and end last thing in the evening. And in the winter, maybe we can do 2 days in one episode. So that's the way I'm thinking. And I'm also thinking that I would like to aggressively save up for field 53 it is, I think, which is just the one just over there, because we'd like to plant I think it's sunflowers in that in March. Sunflowers, I can't remember what it is, but there was something we wanted to plant in there in March. Now it escapes me. We want to put sugar beet in field 53 and in 51. No, I can't remember. So there's something, but we need to buy that field anyway on sort of February the 1st. So we need to save up. I think it's 300,000. Let's just have a look. This field just here is 305,000. So we need to save up 305,000 by November the 1st. So we have ways of doing that. We have productions now. We have apples and tomatoes in the greenhouse. We have chickens. I forgot about the chickens actually this morning. I had to go and see them. we have cows, and they're producing milk all the time. So we have ways of making money, and I would also like to do contracts. But it's very frustrating with contracts. I can never seem to find a contract for our harvester. We've got a massive, really expensive harvester, a case harvester, and I'd like to send it out on jobs because it's just sitting there 11 months of the year, otherwise just sitting there doing nothing. But I can never find any harvesting contracts, so probably can't find any now it's winter. So anyway, this is going to take a while, so in the words of the Rocky Horror Picture Show, let's do the time lapse again. This is the final step in the 6 steps in precision farming to finish your field off. We don't have to do anything else to this field after this is finished. I thought it was slow at first, but there's such a wide spread on this power sprayer that it's actually quite quick to do it. I know it's only 7 miles an hour, but it's quite quick to do it. If we went any faster, I'm scared that we might take off like an aeroplane. It's such big wings. So that I think is that for this field. I hope I haven't missed a bit. I'm just curious actually to see in precision farming if this field has gone up. If the weeding hasn't gone up. So this has gone up a little bit. Now it's talking about pH value. Anyway, your final score becomes after you've harvested the field. Now I have to go over to this other field over here, and I think that there's weeds all over this as well. So I'm going to do this field as well, but I won't do this on a time lapse because I've already done it. So it was sunflowers I wanted to plant on field 51 over there. Or is it field 53? I think it's 51. But we have to plough up the barley that's on there, which I don't like doing that. But we need to do it because I can't wait for the barley and then plant sunflowers. We'll be there till next year or the year after next, and that's too late. So this is the last bit of this field. So we can now turn it off and fold it up. But now I'd like to see, this was my experiment, to see if the score on the grass field goes up. It has gone up. It was 82 and the weeds were like down here. It's the third one down, weed, and now there's no problem with weeds. There's a problem with nitrogen because we've harvested. Yes, so the problem with the grass was unrelated to the grass. It was related to these two fields. So I'm glad I did that. Now we sprayed all the weeds off, the score on the grass field has gone up, which doesn't quite make sense, but it's true. So, okay, that's put my mind at rest actually. I'm glad I did that. So now, I would like to... Actually, let's just go and have a look at the chickens, because I haven't seen them today and I want to see how many eggs they've produced. We've got 300 chickens and they're all grown up. Hello chickens. Quite a few eggs. Well done, chickens. Okay, I won't take those to sell them, but I might take these apples. This is what I'm planning to do. We need to go and get a baler. You see this grass here. We need to get a baler, and we also need to get a small fertiliser and some fertiliser to put in it. And while I'm going, I might as well take some apples and tomatoes because they're piling up now. Let me just see the price. So tomatoes, we're in November, tomatoes are 918. That's not too bad, we'll take them, that's fine. And we also have apples which are 3589. That's a pretty good price too. So we will take apples and tomatoes to be sold. I'll see when I've got it all organised because it's going to take a while for me to sort it out. So I'm taking the John Deere and this low loader. This is how I'm getting things back. Let's just see. I've got universal auto load, and let's just see if it works. Yes, it does work, except I didn't get that one. So, okay, and let's do these ones. Okay, that's the apples. Let's go and get the tomatoes now. Yeah, we'll have some flickering. I'm not sure how to get rid of it. Okay, let's pick the apples up. At the moment we can drive through the alleyways, but when there's something on the field we won't be able to do it. But let's just try doing this first. Okay, I think this low loader is too small because it won't load anymore. Let's see if I can just put them on myself. Okay, that should just about do it. I'm not quite as tidy as Universal Auto Load, but I'll do the job. Let's just see if I can strap it all down. Yep. And these ones at the back. Yeah, so they're all strapped, they're all on and they're all strapped, so that's brilliant. Any more straps? No, I don't actually know where to go to sell them. So 5893, the restaurant for apples, and what about tomatoes? The restaurant, we have to go to the restaurant. So how do we, where's the restaurant? It's just here. Okay, I think I've been there before. We have to, yeah, I know how to get there, that's fine. Okay, let's get in the John Deere and let's go. Oh, by the way, the precision farming score for this field that we're on, what is that? 89. Yeah, I think that's gone up. They're all pretty good scores now. Brilliant. Okay, I'll see you when we get to the restaurant. Okay, so here's the restaurant. I have been here before. It's very tight and I'm worried about actually getting in it. It's probably good I have a small low loader because I wouldn't get the big one in here, I don't think. Very good, very good. 28,500 plus about 3,500. What's that? 28, 29, about 32,000 altogether for that lot. That's brilliant. That's only like a few apples and a few tomatoes. Now we just need to get out of here. I think we can get out through this tiny gap. Yes. Try not to run people over. And I think we have to go this way. So I need to make my way down to the shop now. I don't think it's very far. Where are we? Okay, I'll make my way there. I'll see you when I'm there. So the shop is right next door to the restaurant, which is very handy. I didn't realise that when I was there actually, but this is the stuff we need for today. We've got this bale loader, the Vicon Fast Baler, and the cheapest fertiliser in the game, which is full of fertiliser, so I don't have to carry boxes of the stuff on here. I've filled it up instead. So let's get back to the farm. Okay, I had a bit of flickering on my way back, but there seems to be a bit less flickering on the farm, so maybe we should just stay here for the duration. But we've got stuff to do anyway. One of the things we have to do is obviously baling up all this grass. So I did this all this grass cutting yesterday and put it in a swath. So I hope it hasn't deteriorated since then. Okay, let's get myself organised. Okay, so I'll use I'll use John Deere, and this the silage bales we're going to make now are for selling, because we have cows, but we can't do total bits ration at the moment because we don't have any straw. So we'll just sell the bales we make here. We might need to buy hay with the money we make because, well, it's November now and I'm not sure we'll be able to cut the grass for hay anymore. By the way, let's just see how much hay the cows have got at the moment. Here we are. So hay, they've got quite a lot. Yeah, they've got quite a lot. So they should be alright for the moment, but we can't make any more hay, well, till probably about March anyway. So anyway, we'll just do the bales today, and then when then que sera sera. So I'll see you at the end. Quite enjoy baling. It's quite relaxing, and it feels productive. You're making bales and things, you know, they're gonna be worth quite a lot of money. Now I can't really guess how many we've made. I wonder. I would say about 50. I'm not sure. I think about 50. Let's just do this last bit and then we'll find out. I don't think there's any more to do. We have 83% in the tank. I don't think we can finish off another bale, so let's have a look then. If we go down to this, 46. Okay, 46. So I think maybe we should send this Vicon back now. How long have we had it for? Oh, only 0.3 hours. Well, I don't think there's any more to do. Yeah, I'll send it back. Not this, but this. Yes. I would like to own one of those one day, but for the moment we have to fertilise this field because that's what you have to do after you harvest. So we're going to use this, and it's absolutely full of fertiliser and there's a big spread. So let's get in the right position to start, which is down here. Yeah, it's good. I like precision farming. Most of the time I like it because you can see that the field. By the way, I'm going to leave the bales on here to fertilise. I don't think it'll make any difference. You can see which bits we've done and which bits we haven't. So let's get started. Okay, if some of the stuff I did in that time lapse looked a bit weird, it's because I didn't think I had any more fertiliser left. I was running out of fertiliser with this little contraption and I didn't think I had any left, so I was trying to do the small bits and then do the big bits with the John Deere over there. But in the end, I found some more fertiliser. So that's a long story, and I wish I probably hadn't started it. But anyway, so I think we've done the whole field now. So I would like again to have a look at the precision farming to see what it says about this field now. Where are we? Down here, 97. Okay, nitrogen's the top one. I think we've done all the nitrogen. I don't think there's any areas. The areas we can't do it is where we planted things on the field. Let's turn it off. Let's just check around, make sure there's nothing that we haven't done. No, I think it's fine. So what I'll do, I think that's all we can do for today. So I will send this back. We've only used it for 0.1 hours, which is a shame. We must buy one of those one of these days. And what I'd like to do is see, is something on? Is this on? Yes, it is. Let's turn it off. Is see if we can skip through December the 1st. If I go to bed now at 5 to 4 in the afternoon, well, I won't go to bed. I'll stay up and watch a bit of telly. I think we don't have anything else to do today, so let's skip to tomorrow. See you in December. Okay. Oh, it's a bit dark. Let's brighten it up a little bit. That's better. Okay. I think that there's nothing to do today. We've harvested the grass. Needs rolling. Now, there's a new update to precision farming where you have to roll and mulch, but I'm trying to resist it, but I might have to update it eventually because I don't like rolling and I don't like mulching. Rolling, I see as compacting the soil, and there's a bit in precision farming about compacting the soil. It's to do with weeding. It says don't compact the soil, and rolling, well, if there's one thing rolling does, it's compact the soil. So I don't think I want to do it. So okay, I think that's all for the episode actually, because I don't think there's anything to do today, but all I'd like to do is skip to tomorrow, skip through a whole day in about 5 seconds, and hopefully tomorrow we can sell these things. So okay, let's skip to December the 2nd. Okay, it's December the 2nd, and unfortunately it's the end of the episode because I've run out of time. So these are now 91% fermented. We could sell 46 of these today and get about 46,000 euros, which is fantastic. So thanks very much for joining me for this episode, and I'll see you next time. Please like and subscribe, and bye for now.